What's up, everybody? Welcome to BODHI. I'm Tamal. This is Daniel. We're going to do an hour vinyasa practice. We'll begin seated with our legs crossed in the center of our yoga mat in Sukhasana, easy pose. We'll plant the palms on top of the knees, draw on the stomach, lift the chest, close the eyes, and start to follow the breath. What we're looking to do here is meditate on the inhales and the exhales, the Paraka Rajaka. And iron out any of those inconsistencies, any erratic behavior in our breathing process. What this does, it helps center us, brings us into our body, brings us into the space, helps us formulate our intentions by bringing us to a place of attentiveness. Because how can we formulate an intention if we're not sensitive and attentive to anything? So start to scan the body, notice what's tight, what's not. Pull your awareness away from the periphery and assess your energy level, your mood. So we're taking consideration of the state of our body and the state of our mind. And take a big inhale through the nose. Hold your breath at the top. Out of the mouth. Again, inhale deeply through the nose, holding at the peak. Let go. Go back to breathing through the nose. Make your breath sound like you're fogging a mirror with your mouth shut. Find the audible ujjayi. Let's blink your eyes open. Let's switch the crossing of your legs, just so we're balancing out what's going on in the hips. Keep your hands on your knees. Take an inhale, lift your chest. Let your elbows bend even more as your head goes back a little. Then exhale, tuck your chin in. Straighten your arms out as you lean back. Then inhale, lift the chest, elbows bend, lift the head. Then exhale, lean back, arms straighten out. On your own, seated cat-cows, just starting to jump start the spine. And there's no rush. We come to a straight, neutral spine. Let's reach your arms up to the sky. Take your right hand out to the right on the floor and then lean your torso towards the right. So you're creating this lateral stretch. You can bend your right arm, or if you want more, you can slide your right arm further out so the arm stays straight and you get that awesome lateral stretch, opening up the left ribs, serratus, intercostal muscles. We come back on up and we switch sides. Left hand out to the left, right arm reaches to the left. We create the lateral movement. We come back up to center. Take your hands at prayer in front of the heart. So from here, you're going to take your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Your right arm reaches behind you about 6 inches, maybe 12 inches from the tailbone. The chest lifts, and with your next exhale, you twist. Yes. Starting off nice and slow. We come back to center, take the hands at prayer, and then we switch sides. Right hand catches the top of the left quad. The left arm reaches behind you. The heart lifts, and with your exhale, you rotate. When we inhale, come to center, take the hands at prayer. Bow your chin, bow your head. We'll do one Om. Take a big inhale. Om. the eyes open. Relax the arms, switch the crossing of your legs. Take your arms out to the sides like airplane wings. So now you're going to take your left hand, hold on to the right side of your face, and draw your right ear away from the right shoulder. So you're pulling your left ear to your left shoulder. So now we're creating the lateral flexion in the cervical spine. And switch sides. No rush. When we're dealing with the sensitivities of the neck, we want to be mindful of each action. Come back to center. Reach your arms straight up to the sky. Interlace the fingers above the head, flip the palms inside out. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, turn your chest to the right. Every inhale, grow taller, get longer, and every exhale, we twist more. Take an inhale, come to center, and as you exhale, switch. Turn your chest to the left. And we come back to center. Let's come onto all fours, your hands and knees. You might pop into it, you might shuffle into it. No hard and fast rules of how you get there. We're going to start very slowly and methodically. The shoulders stack over the wrists, the thumbs, the index, the pinkies, they ground down. The forearms rotate in a little, the upper outer arms wrap back a little. We start with first lifting the head, then the chest, the belly dips, then the tail lifts. Then before we round, the tailbone scoops under, the belly goes in, the chest, and then the head. On your own in that sequence. So it's the head, chest, belly, tail. Then it goes tail, belly, chest, head. Perfect. Because the curves of the spine, they kind of communicate and articulate with each other. So as we're utilizing the movements and mobility in one area, it already is signaling for the opposing area to get ready. And we come to a flat neutral back. Lift your feet up, cross one ankle over the other, lean forward. Let's lower halfway, elbows in. Push yourself back on up. One more, lower halfway, elbows in. Back on up, cross your ankles the other way. Lean forward, lower halfway. Push up. One more, lower halfway. Push up. Uncross the ankles, set them on the floor. Extend the right leg back, reach the left arm forward in a handshake fashion. Start to lengthen. So you're in this cross-diagonal balance. If you feel really kind of unstable, you want to make sure the right wrist is directly underneath the right shoulder. You need the structure of lining up the long axis of bones. The front ribs pancake in. Yeah. The right inner thigh works up. The inner right heel stamps back. The neck gets longer. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, only set the left hand down, tuck your left toes, pick up your left knee, push back into the left heel, three-legged dog. Take a big inhale here, and as you exhale, bring the right knee to the nose, shoulders are over the wrists. Then inhale, extend the leg back. Again, knee to nose, back and forth on your own for the next 30 seconds. Slow or fast. Let's meet with the right knee to the nose. Shoulders are over the wrists. Step your foot between the hands. Stay on the ball of the back foot, left hand down, right arm reaches up to the sky. So we're pressing the earth away with that left palm, so you're creating space between your left trapezius and your left ear. We're wrapping the left upper outer arm back. We're pressing the left thigh bone into the hamstring. We're hiding the right hip to the left. Now turn your right hand down, reach overhead. Yep. Make sure that right bicep hangs low, about an inch or two above the right cheek. Let me breathe. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, right hand comes down. We step back to plank. And let's lower through your first chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Fantastic. So let's lower to all fours, hands and knees again. Extend the left leg behind you. Reach your right arm forward for the cross diagonal balance. We root down with the left palm. We get strong in the front body. We get long through the left leg. We get long through the neck. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, only set the right hand down, tuck the right toes, pick up the right knee, push back into the right heel, three-legged dog. So we know where we're going. Bring the left knee to the nose, shoulders are over the wrist, think cat pose. Then inhale, extend it back on your own. Find your pace. And let's meet with the knee at the nose. Shoulders are going to be over the wrists. Step your foot through. Stand the ball of the back foot. Right hand down, left arm up, twist it out. Turn the left hand down, reach over your head. So we're pressing the earth away with the right palm. We're getting longer through the side body, stronger in the back leg. Hide the left hip. Start filling the lungs. There's this habit we get into in our yoga practice where when we're in something that takes a lot of focus or something that's challenging, we restrict our breathing when that's counterproductive. Let the lungs open up. And let's inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, left hand down. Let's step back to plank and let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a big inhale. Hold your breath. Let it go. Keep your feet where they are. Walk your hands to your feet to the back of your space. Take an inhale and glance out. Climb onto the fingers or hands at the shins. Then exhale, fold your body forward. 2 more times. Inhale, glance out. Ardha. Exhale, fold in. Uttha. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Put a bend in your right leg. Take your right hand, catch the outer left ankle. Left arm reaches up. Twist. So we want some slack in the right leg as a kind of a safety net for your lower back. And then you get longer through your sides of your waist, longer through the neck. Hide the left hip. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, switch. Left hand grabs right ankle, right arm grabs the ceiling, left knee bends slightly. Take a big inhale, then exhale, hands down, legs straight. Inhale, glance up, pull the twist out of the spine. Then exhale, just fold, put a bend in both knees, arms go behind the back, interlace the fingers, pull your arms to the sky, and then if it feels appropriate, you can straighten the legs. I don't know about you guys, I love this version of forward bending. Just widening the collarbones and the sternum, stretching all the muscle fibers in your pectoralis muscles, in the front of the shoulder, the anterior deltoid. Just want to marinate here for a little while. Do the exact same kind of interlace with the opposite pinky, opposite thumb on top. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, release the hands down. Put a bend in the knees, and let's roll all the way up to standing, vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc. The head is the last thing to come up. Yes. Let all the blood settle. Sometimes we see little stars floating by. Let's walk to the front of your mats. Let's step your feet together. Take your hands at prayer. Anjali Mudra. We will do Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold your body forward. Inhale, flatten the back. Then exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Perfect. So we're going to casually just run through a few rounds of these, building our momentum, and then we'll start to layer from there. Let's come up high in the toes, bend the knees, look forward, exhale, step or float. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, open the arms and rise. Exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more round. Come up high in the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or spring. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, open the arms and rise. Exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. So, let's lift your right leg up. We'll take the right knee under and across your body to the left elbow. Hold. While you're here, take the right knee to the right elbow, then to the nose, then extend it back. That's going to be the sequence. To the left elbow, to the right, to the nose, extend it back, 30 seconds. So it's similar to what we did earlier. Now we just added on a couple of little pit stops for you. This helps us target different areas in your abdomen, helps you further along heating the upper body. It's also a lot to remember, so you get your mind in there. That's me with the leg extended back now. Keep your leg lifted. I want you to walk your hands halfway back to your left leg. So you've shortened this three-legged down dog by 50%. Now, if you feel like this is premature for your left hamstring, you put a bend in the left leg. It's always welcomed. Notice if you're climbing onto your fingertips, very common. That's what people do when they want to alleviate what they're feeling in their legs. But I want both hands and both palms rooted in the floor. The upper outer arms are wrapping down and around. The belly is vacuuming in. Keep your legs where they are. Walk your hands all the way back to your legs. So you're in standing splits. Slide the left hand to the left, slide the right hand to the right, cup the flow with the fingers, and then dip your chest, your sternum towards the left shin bone. We breathe. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to cross your right foot on the back of your left ankle. So your feet are pinky toe to pinky toe. And then inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Walk your hands to the left. When you walk your hands to the left, you should feel this deep stretch across your outer right thigh, the IT band. If you don't feel it, put a little bend in your left leg. It will cultivate. Notice how that right hip wants to sneak forward. Think about drawing that right hip back a little bit, and that'll help stretch all the tissue on the right side of the body. Walk your hands back out to center. Keep your ankles crossed. Find a cross-legged plank. Uh-oh. So if this is too much for you, you can always put your knees to the floor while keeping your ankles crossed, kind of like what we did at the very beginning of the practice. Otherwise, if you're with me, let's lower halfway, elbows in. Push yourself back on up. Again, lower halfway. Back on up. Hold. Right foot lifts. Right knee to nose. Step it through. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Let's come up crescent pose, reach to the sky. Sink into the front leg so it rests at 90 degrees. Soften the back leg and start scooping the tailbone under. Let the frontal hip points lift. Soften the shoulders down. Wrap the upper outer arms forward. Take your hands at prayer. Hook the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Twist. So we did a twist in a lunge earlier. Now we're just expanding upon that same kind of twist, making it more expansive. With the elbow on the knee, we can get deeper into the upper mid-spine. We want the elbow stacked, the back leg firing, the shoulders softening. If you want to embellish upon this, you can always open your arms. Think crescent, and on an inhale, come all the way up, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands come down. Let's step back to plank. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Perfect. So, let's lift the left leg up. We know where we're going. Left knee to right elbow. Pause to left elbow. To the nose. Extend it back on your own 30 seconds. Get your momentum. Me with the leg extended back. So keep your legs where they are. Walk your hands halfway back. So you've shortened the down dog by like 50%. Remember, you can always put a bend in your right leg, ground both palms into the floor, hollow out the armpits by wrapping the triceps back. Nice. Let the neck and head hang loose. Keep your legs where they are. Walk your hands all the way back to standing splits. Slide the right hand to the right, slide the left hand to the left, cup the floor with the fingers, and then work your chest towards that right shin bone. Yeah, see how Daniel's doing this wonderful job of keeping his hips square. That's what you want. It's not about how big you're getting in the pose, but how structurally sound everything is in the pose. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, cross your left foot on the back of the right ankle, so you're pinky toe to pinky toe. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Walk your hands all the way to the right. If you want to magnify what you're feeling, put a little bend in the right leg. Notice how that left hip wants to sneak out. See if you can pull it back. Walk your hands back to center. Keep your legs crossed. Find your way to a cross-legged plank. So again, you can always set your knees to the floor, but keep your ankles crossed. Let's lower halfway, elbows in. Push yourself back up. One more lower halfway. Back on up. Pause in plank. Left foot lifts. Knee to nose. Step it through. Come up, crescent pose. Got some push-ups we've been doing today. So you press the left calf to the left shin. We soften the back leg, draw the tail under, let the frontal hip points lift. Outer hips frame in, front ribs hug in, back ribs lift up. Take the hands at prayer. Hook the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Twist. Elbows are stacking, back leg is firing, neck is elongating, face is softening. If you want to open the arms, you can always do that. Expand accordingly. Think standing crescent. Inhale, come all the way up, reach to the sky. Then exhale, hands come down. We step back. We lower chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we'll take a big inhale through the nose. Hold your breath at the top. Out of the mouth. Come up high in the toes. Bend the knees. Look forward. Exhale, step or spring. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low. Reach high. Utkatasana. Exhale, stand up. Same exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale to fold. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, because we can't get enough of those. Step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, hands come down. We step back. We lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior pose. Exhale, hands come down. We step back. We lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're going to have one more round of those, and then we'll get off the beaten path again. Let's bend the knees. Look forward. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, stand. Same exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, chair. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior pose. Exhale, hands come down. Let's step back. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior A. Exhale, hands come down. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, followed by child's pose. Sit on the heels, forehead to the earth. Catch your breath. Let's extend your arms forward. Let's come onto all fours of your hands and knees. Same spot we were in earlier in this practice. Let's extend the right leg behind us. Because the theme is adding in sneaky little push-ups in today's practice, that's what we're going to do here. So keep the leg lifted, lean forward, lower halfway, elbows in. Push yourself back up. Again, lower halfway. Back on up, reach the left arm forward in a handshake fashion, bend your right leg, reach back with the left hand, catch the ankle, drive the right shin bone back as you lift the chest more. We breathe, breathe, breathe. Take a big inhale, and exhale, reach your arm forward, extend the leg back. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, only set the left hand down. Tuck your left toes, pick up the left knee, push back into the left heel, three-legged dog. It all starts to feel like deja vu. We're going to bend the right leg, open up the hip. Come up high in your left toes, flip your dog, drop the right foot to the left, take the right hand off the mat, reach it up and overhead, lift from the chest. So find that upper back bend versus a lower back bend. Come back to the three-legged dog, right hand to the mat, right leg to the sky. Lunge the right foot between your hands. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Come all the way up, crescent pose, reach to the sky. So I want you to cactus your arms. And then take your shoulder blades, not only you gliding them down the back, but into the upper back. And what that requires is taking your elbows a little bit behind you, and that's going to help stretch out the collarbones, open up the sternum. Now keep what you have. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, turn your chest to the right, and then reach your left arm forward, reach the right arm back. Every inhale, get longer and taller, and every exhale, we twist a little bit more. So you're just riding the breath to find the space. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, left hand down. I want you to take your right thumb to the crease of your right hip. Look 12 inches in front of you. Place your left fingers there. Take your back foot off the ground, setting up for a half moon. So I want you to use that right thumb to press the skin of that right hip back, and then turn your chest towards the sky, and then you can reach the right arm up. If you notice that your torso is kind of ski sloping towards the floor, I like to elevate it on top of a block. Just makes it so all the energy can kind of flow smoothly. No kinks in the hose. It's like you ever go watering your garden and like the water's just not coming out, and you look back and there's like this little twist or kink in the hose, and that's what we're doing when everything's a little off. Energy just isn't flowing. Open everything up. Now you're going to keep what you have, but look down. Now think about how you'll transition into a warrior three with your arms like wings. Take the left hand off the floor and let's go flying. Yeah, heavy in that right big toe. Let those legs cook. Without touching the left foot to the ground, stand up, bend the left knee into your chest. Hug it in tightly with the arms. Root down through the right big toe. Micro bend in the right knee, tail goes under. Now, keep your left leg where it is, reach your arms to the sky, kick your left leg straight. Let's go into the hot seat, bend the right leg some more. So you're in a one-legged chair, Ekapada Utkatasana. Stand up, set the left foot next to right, prayer in front of the heart. Oh, yeah, shake it out. Let's turn to the left, open your legs about 4.5 feet apart, so wide. Take your arms out to the sides like wings, palms face down. Turn your right toes towards the front of your space, bend the right knee to 90, find warrior two. So we want to widen the stance enough so that the right thigh is parallel with the floor, and then you want to set up front heel to back heel and let your back foot turn in at about 10 degrees. Press the left thigh bone into the hamstring. Let the inner right thigh guide forward, the outer right hip hugs in. Tailbone scoops under, chest lifts up. Arms press down, but they don't drop. Turn your right palm up, reach it up, drop the left hand to left thigh, find reversed warrior. Come back, warrior two. So the right hand's going to go down in the inside of the right foot. Let's all drop the left arm behind our back and try to find the crease of the right hip. If you can't get your fingers in the crease of the hip, that's fine. Just go in the general direction or area. We stimulate the core muscles. We get longer through your side waist. Now, let's reach the right arm forward, palm face up. Oh, yeah. Bound, suspended side angle. Right hand goes down. Pause. You either stay in the half bind or you can take the full bind where the right arm goes under the right hamstring. You grab a hold of your left fingers or wrist. You pull the left arm down the back. We all want to lean our shoulder blades to the right. Think reversed warrior. On an inhale, come all the way up and back. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Let's step back to plank. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great job. So let's take a cleansing inhale and hold your breath at the top. Out of the mouth. Let's go to all fours, hands and knees. Where it all started, right? So extend the left leg back. Dorsiflex the left foot. Lean forward, lower halfway, elbows in. Push yourself back up. Again, lower halfway. Back on up. Right arm reaches forward. Bend the left leg. Reach back with the right arm. Catch the left ankle. Pull the left shin bone back. Let the chest lift. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, reach the arm forward, extend the leg back. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, only set the right hand down. Tuck the right toes, pick up the right knee, push back into the right heel, three-legged dog. Bend the left leg, open up the hip. Come up high on the right toes, flip your dog, drop the left foot to the right, take the left hand off the mat, reach it up and overhead, lift from the chest. Let's come back to the three-legged dog, square the hips, and you can find the left foot to the front of your mat, however you like. Stand the ball of the back foot, come up, crescent pose. So just like before, we're gonna cactus the arms, but you're gonna take your elbows back a little bit. So you want the elbows to pull behind the pectoralis muscles, not hang out in front of it, right? Take an inhale. And as you exhale, turn your chest to the left, reach the right arm forward, extend the left arm back. Think every inhale get longer and taller, and every exhale we twist a little bit more. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, right hand goes down. Left thumb goes to the crease of the left hip. We look 12 inches in front of us, set our right fingers there, take the back foot off the ground, setting up for twisting half moon. So we want to press the skin of that left hip back as you turn your chest to the sky. So we're getting long through the torso, then you can reach your left arm up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We're in the thick of it. You know, it's like when you're climbing a mountain or you're on a hike and you're at the last, switchback, the last little hurdle. That's where we are here. Now, keep what you have, look down. Think about how you'll find Warrior 3 with your arms like wings, then take the right hand off of the floor. Yep. Stay heavy in that left big toe. Stand up, bend the right knee into your chest. Hug it in tightly with the arms. Keep the right leg where it is. Reach your arms to the sky. Kick the right leg straight. Bend the left leg. Oh. Daniel's doing a great job of keeping his composure in this crazy sequence. Stand up. Set the right foot next to left. Prayer in front of the heart. Shake it out. Let's turn to the right. Open your legs wide. Take your arms like wings. Turn the left toes to the front of your space. Bend the left knee to 90. Find Warrior 2. So look to get that left thigh parallel with the floor. Set up front heel to back heel. Let the back foot angle in a little bit. Press the right thigh bone into the hamstring. We turn the left palm up. We reach it up. Drop the right hand to the right thigh. Come back up, Warrior 2. Place the left hand down in the inside of the left foot. We drop the right arm behind the back. Maybe you find the crease of the left hip as you turn the chest. Now get strong in your abdominal muscles. We reach the left arm forward, palm face up. Making it real right here, guys. Left hand goes down, either half bind or full bind. Now your call. Whatever you did before, you want to do here. So everything is balanced out. Think reversed warrior. Come all the way up and back. Then exhale, windmill the hands down. We step back, we lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. So let's lower to your knees for a moment. Sit on your heels. You can look at your screen. In a second, I'm going to have you guys come to a down dog, but kind of a shorter down dog. And I'm going to give two options. Option one is you'll bend your knees, you'll squat low. When you hop, you're going to hop your feet to the outsides of your hands. You'll go into a malasana, and then you'll take a crow pose, bakasana. The other option is to start in a short down dog, feet together, knees bent, and when I hop, I'm going to hop straight into crow pose with my knees on my triceps. I have to think chaturanga arms. Just like that, just a little baby hop. And then you take your vinyasa. Okay, let's go to down dog. Walk your feet up a little bit. I like to have my feet step together. Squat low. Look forward. Either hop your feet to the outsides or go right into crow pose. If you go to the malasana, then after you're in the malasana, you reset and go to crow. And then when you're ready, you take your vinyasa. Yes. And then you take the vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. So we're going to do that again. Walk your feet up a little bit. Squat low. Look forward. Think chaturanga arms. Knees on the upper arms. Yes. Look at that, Daniel. And then when you're ready, you shoot back. You take your vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. You know what they say, right? 3 is a charm. So walk your feet up a little bit. Squat low. Bend the knees. Look forward. Hop. Malasana or right into crow. When you're ready, you take your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. I feel like cooling down. I don't know about you guys. Let's lift the right leg up. Lunge the right foot forward. Drop the left knee. Release your left toes. Scoot the left leg back. Find pigeon pose. Walk your right foot across your mat to your left hand. Drop the right knee to right hand. Go to your forearms. Lie all the way into it. We'll be here for a minute. Making our descent. Come onto your hands. Tuck your back toes. Find downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Lunge the left foot forward. Drop the right knee. Release the right toes. Find your version of pigeon pose. Settling in for another minute here. Let's come onto your hands. Let's find downward facing dog. We'll lower the knees, cross one ankle over the other, sit behind your feet, swoop your legs through to the front. Scoot forward, grab a hold of your butt and move your glutes back, and move the bottoms of your thighs out. Inhale, reach your arms up, sit up tall. Exhale, hinge and fold forward, Paschimottanasana. Sit up. Let's scoot forward and lay on your back. Bend your knees, set your feet on the floor, heels to the butt, plant the palms, lift the hips, bridge. Take an inhale, lift a little more. Then exhale, come on down, hug the knees to the chest. Let's release your left leg out, only hug the right knee in. Send your right arm out to the right, like a cactus arm, or straight out from the shoulder with the palm up. Look to the right, drop the right knee to the left. I like to scoot my left hip to the right a bit more. And switch sides. Hug the left knee into your chest. Hug both knees into your chest. Place your forehead onto the knees. Take a very big inhale. Hold your breath. Squeeze everything, all tension, all stress into one tight little ball. And let it all go. Shavasana. Rest. Kanchana Gorang Gei Radhe Vrindavan Ishvare Vrisha Banu Suti Devi Pranamami Adipriye Madhava Kunjabi Hare Gopi Janavalava Girivardhare Yasoda Nandana Rajajana Ranjana Jamunatira Vanchare Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Shri Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Bhaktavinam. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sita Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Together, take a big inhale through your nose. Hold your breath. Let it go. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bring movement back to the body. With your eyes still shut, you can roll over to whatever side you like. With your eyes still closed, let's come up to seated. Sit up tall, take your hands at prayer in front of your heart. Follow your breath. In yoga, they say we're living in an age of chaos, quarrel, and confusion. So how do we weather that storm? How do we navigate through the ups and downs and everything in between? In yoga, they encourage us to meditate, reflect, engage in spiritual activities. Just like we eat healthy and engage in physical activities to keep the body strong and healthy, well, we need to do spiritual things to nourish the soul, to become spiritually strong. Because that internal reservoir that we create, or that internal realm that we feed, will ensure that we are steady in the midst of all the ups and downs. Food for thought. Take a big inhale. Hold your breath. Let it go. Namaste.